Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please be informed that I share real and practical trading tips to help you become a better trader. So having that said, today's video again is about the two-line strategy and we will dive in a bit deeper into it. Okay, so whenever we follow a particular strategy, we need to understand the very tits and bits of it. Only then we will be able to implement it properly in the live trades. Yeah, so like for example, last time in my previous video, what I told you was we take a buy trade if the R1 is breached by a particular candlestick in a 5 minutes time frame, and we take a sell trade if a candlestick breaches the S1 line and closes below it, right? Now, what if the candlestick, the first candle of the day, opens above R1, or what if the first candle of the day opens below S1? In such situation, what do we do? Do we trade? If we trade, how do we trade? Or do we just leave the trading for the day and just sit back, right? So this is exactly what I'm going to cover in today's video, and please be very mindful that this is very much the part of the two line strategy. Okay, so please listen it very carefully so that you understand the concept and then you implement it on your live trades. Okay, so let's get on to the charts here. All right. So as you see here on the top left corner, this is the 5 minutes time frame of the Bank Nifty chart for 28th Jan 2026. That is today, right? So here are the two lines. Let me minimize it. Okay. So here are the two lines, right? R1 and S1. And as you see here, we did not get any candles below between R1 and S1. What actually happened is the first candle of the day here, it opened above R1. So in such situation, how do we trade, right? So let me go ahead and explain it. Let me make it a bit bigger so that it's more clearer. Okay, so the first candle of the day, that is the 9:15 candle, it opens above R1 and it closes above R1. Please remember, we do not take any trades in the first candle of the day. Okay, that is, we do not take any trades in the 9:15 candle. The reason being, we need to see where the candlestick closes. It might be the case that by the end of the 5 minutes, the first 5 minutes, it closes below R1. So if you blindly take up a trade just by guessing the moves, you will be in a soup. Okay, so please don't take any trades in the first candle of the day, that is 9:15 candle. Wait for the 9:15 candle to close. Okay, so in this case, the first candle of the day closed above R1. So what does it tells you? Of course, it did not breach the R1 and closed above it. Rather, it opened above R1 and closed above R1, which again tells you that Bank Nifty is in a mood to go up further. Okay, so where do we take the trade? We take the trade at the opening price of the 920 candle, of the next candle. Okay, so the opening price of the next candle was 59,810. Okay, and since we target for around 100 points, our target will be around 59,910. Okay, so let me bring in the pencil here, just a moment. All right, so we take the trade here. We initiate the buy trade here at the opening of the 920 candle, and we wait for a 100 points move. Let's see if the 100 points was reached or not. The high of this candle, the opening price is 59,810, and we are aiming for 59,910, right? So the high was 59,890, next candle 59,880, the next candle is 59,906, and it's then after that it started falling. So the max it went was 59,906, which is roughly around 96 points, right? So please be mindful that we need to book our profits when we see that the candlesticks are not, when the stock prices are not able to maintain or maintain the prices, or if the stock prices are not able to stretch the prices in the upward direction. Okay, so we book out our profits here around a 90 points profit. That is scenario number one. Okay, now scenario number two: what if a particular guy does not book his profits here? Can he stay back? And if he stays back, what should be the stop loss? We cannot be in an infinite stop loss, right? We need to define a stop loss. So in such cases, since we have taken a buy trade here, the stop loss should be at a swing low, right? The recent swing low. So in this case, what is the recent swing low that we see here? The recent swing low is this. But again, please remember, this is the first candle of the day, and we really cannot believe, or we really cannot rely on the high and low of the first 5 minute candle. So my suggestion out of my experience is, if you are into such a trade, then have your stop loss at R1. Okay, so this should be your stop loss. Okay, so let's come back to the scenario. Let's say a particular guy took a trade here at 59,810, and he did not book his profit here, and he waited again. Let me bring in the cursor. Yeah, and he waited again. So as we can see, the market went down a bit, but again, since it has opened above R1, as I said, it has all the mentality to go up further, and the same happened here. It went up till 59,977, so which is easy peasy 170 plus points profit. Okay, doesn't matter whether you book your profit here or you book your profit here. What matters is the technicals that we are following here. The two line strategy that we are following here is working fine. Okay, so this is how you should take up a trade when you see that the candlesticks open above R1. Okay, and the exact same thing has to be done when you see the candlestick. Okay, I'm sorry, let me delete these things, and let's move on to S1. So this is the exact same thing which you should do when you see the candlestick. Uh, just a moment. Yeah, when you see the candlestick opening below S1. So let's say, for example, the candlestick, that is the first candle of the day. It opened here. Okay, so it tells us that Bank Nifty will be in a mood to fall further. So initiate your sell trade. Let me draw a couple of candles here so that I can mark them for your reference. Okay, enough of candles. Let's move on to the line. Okay, so you initiate, so you wait for the first candle of the day to get over. We'll see where it closes. If it closes below S1, you take you take a sell trade at the opening price of the next candle, that is this one, right? So let's say this is the opening price of the next candle. You initiate a sell trade here, and you wait for 100 points move, which will be met somewhere here. Simple. And this will be a stop loss. S1 line will be a stop loss. Okay. I hope this is clear, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. Just a moment. Let me delete this. Okay, so I hope this is clear, guys. I hope you understand the funda behind how I'm explaining the stuffs, and why I'm telling you to take a buy trade and why I'm telling you to take up the sell trade. Okay, now there are a lot of things that go behind this decision. Okay, when I say that blindly take up a buy trade if you see that the candlesticks are opening above R1, I'm simply not making that statement. Okay, there is a lot of back testing that has gone behind it. Okay, there are a lot of things that I have tested, and finally I have reached the conclusion that 80 to 85% of the time, whenever you see the candlestick opening above R1, or whenever you see a candlestick opening below S1, it goes in the same direction for a while, which covers, which easily, I would say, which easily covers our 100 to 120 points target. Okay, So this is what I wanted to share with you guys, and please be noted that I will keep coming up with such pointers every now and then whenever I see something which should be known by you as a day trader, which is related to this two line strategy. I will come up with a video so that you're clear with each and every point, or you're clear with each and every analysis that we do on the candlesticks. Okay, so since I'm already making a video, let me go ahead and have a look on the yesterday's market as well. So this is the market for 27th of Jan 2026, that is yesterday. So what happened yesterday was the candlestick never breached R1, nor it breached S1. So this is a no trade day. Okay, 27th Jan 2026 was a no trade day. Okay, you can see that the candlestick actually breached the R1 line at the end of the day. What was the time at that time? It was like 3:20. The market ends at 3:30. So 3:20 is obviously not a good time to take up a trade or to initiate a trade for the day, right? So no trade for this day at all. Okay. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys for today's video. I hope that would be helpful to you, and please make sure to go back to the previous dates and see what has happened or how the market has reacted whenever it opened above R1 or whenever it opened below S1. Okay, I can guarantee you that 80 to 85% of the time it took the same way. I mean, same way in the sense, whenever if it has opened above R1, it goes up, and if it has opened below S1, it goes down for a while. Okay, so please take out some time, do the back testings, see how the market has reacted in such situations in the previous dates. Okay, and if you found this helpful, smash that like button, share this with your trading friends, and drop a comment below if you have any queries. Let's help each other grow as traders. And of course, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to the channel for more real and practical trading insights. Thank you for watching. Trade simple, trade smart, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, happy trading and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.